Half a day and good afternoon. Today is Thursday, May 12, 2022, and it is currently 5 o'clock in the afternoon. For the record and in accordance with the open government law, public notices were sent out via email to all senders, stakeholders in the Guam Daily Post on Wednesday, May 4, 2022, and the second notice on May 10, 2022. Notice of today's hearing was also available on the Guam Legislature's website. Today, the items on our agenda is Resolution number 333-36LS and Resolution number 334-36LS. And then immediately after that, we will be having the confirmation hearing for Ms. Conchita Taitano. Right? Okay. Resolution number 333-36LS is relative to expressing the utmost support of the Mina'Trentai, Sais, Liheslaturan, Guåhan for the passages of H.R. 6699 and S. 3641, which is the Part-Time Workers Bill of Rights Act. Both legislations seek to extend to part-time workers in the areas of family and medical leave and pension plans to ensure equitable treatment in the workplace. Okay. Just a little bit about Resolution 333-36LS. This is a part-time workers' Bill of Rights, which was introduced in the House of Representatives by Congresswoman Janice Schakowsky under H.R. 6699. And just a little bit of history. H.R. 6699 was introduced on February 9, 2022, and referred to the Committee on Education and Labor, and in addition to the Committees on House Administration, Oversight and Reform and Ways and Means for a period to subsequently determined by the Speaker in each case for consideration of such provisions as which fall within the jurisdiction of the Committee. Resolution number 334-36LS is relative to expressing the support of Mina'Trentai, Sais, Liheslaturan, Guåhan for the passage of S. 3642, the Schedules That Work Act, which seeks to provide employees with the right to request changes to their work schedules without the fear of retaliation and requires employers to consider their requests. And so we will address both of these bills at this time, both of these resolutions at this time. Both legislations are in the Part-Time Workers' Bill of Rights, and they modify various employment leave and pension rules with respect to part-time workers. Specifically, the bill removes the requirement that employees work a minimum number of hours during the preceding 12-month period before becoming eligible for family and medical leave. The bill also sets the maximum length of service on which employers may condition the eligibility of part-time employees for a qualified pension plan, also known as the 401k retirement plan, except as required by applicable collective bargaining agreements. Such service requirement may be no longer than 2 consecutive 12-month periods of at least 500 hours of service for part-time employees who have reached the age of 21 by the end of such periods. The bill further prohibits employers of more than 15 employees from setting disparate terms of employment or working conditions for part-time employees, including with respect to compensation, notice of work hours, and promotion opportunities, among others. Additionally, the bill requires such employers to offer available qualified part-time employees additional work hours before hiring new employees for such hours. Among other enforcement methods, employers must maintain 3 years of records for offers of additional hours and employee responses to such offers. The bill also provides a private right of action for employees to enforce the non-discrimination requirements of the bill. The Schedules That Work Act is under H.R. 6670, which is introduced on February 9th. And it also provides employees with the right to request changes to their work schedules related to the number of hours they are required to work or be on call, the location of the work, the amount of notification about work schedule assignments, and fluctuations in hours. We did send out invitations to Department of Revenue and Taxation, And we don't have anyone here to testify, but we will continue to receive testimony for the next 10 business days. I'd like to thank Senator Brown for her presence here today. Thank you, Senator, for being here. If you have any thoughts on this measure, you're welcome to speak at this time.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I don't have any extended comments. I certainly, as you mentioned, would encourage members of our community, including the business community, to provide commentary so we have an opportunity to look at what any concerns or recommendations they may have before we entertain these resolutions on the floor. With that, Madam Chair, thank you for the opportunity to comment.
Thank you, Senator Brown. So we did reach out to DRT, Department of Revenue and Taxation, Department of Labor, Department of Administration, and to the Guam Chamber of Commerce. And we have not received any response. So again, like I stated earlier, we will leave 10 business days open for testimony. We will reach out to their offices once more and ask them for their testimonies and perhaps any insight that they have on these measures. With that being said, we will recess until 5:36 p.m. until the confirmation hearing for Conchita Taitano to serve as a member of the board of the Port Authority of Guam arrives so that we can proceed with that confirmation hearing. Thank you very much. Good evening. We are back from recess. There was a slight technical difficulty, so we are going to adjourn this hearing for resolution numbers 334-36LS and 333-36LS, and we will come back again at 6 p.m. for the confirmation hearing of Ms. Conchita Taitano to serve as a member of the Port Authority of Guam. Thank you very much. It is now 5:12 in the afternoon.